Classic Warren back with a long form vid, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited because it's been so long since I actually made one of my videos. I think the last video I dropped was the Nerf video from a Friendsgiving a year ago that I edited on my Friendsgiving trip but didn't post. No. I took the video of on my Friendsgiving trip, didn't edit till later this year, didn't post till time after that. It's been a while, but I'm excited to finally be back. I'm excited to like get back into the bag. My friends, my wife have been on my bumper about getting back into this. And so on top of my many other responsibilities, ventures, enjoyments, pleasures, I'm doing something that I enjoy as well. So I'm really excited to get back into it. So hey, what's up, peeps? To my subscribers, I appreciate y'all. Welcome back. I hope y'all enjoy the vid. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so first, a lot happened. So I got married. That did happen. Last long form video I was talking about my thoughts about the future. And now that I am almost 2 months away from my first full year of marriage, and I am by no means an expert. Don't ask me no questions. I'm still in the thick of it. And I'm loving it. And I'm enjoying it. And I love my wife. Rachel Ferguson is amazing. She's great. She makes me laugh. She makes me smile. She's caring, thoughtful, considerate, loving, vulnerable, honest, willing, adventurous. Everything that God intended for her to be and more for me. And she is mine and I am hers. And we like it that way. A year of marriage is amazing. It has been ups and downs. It has been beauty, and it has been rebirths. It has been learning. It has been creative. It has been inspiring. It has been patient. It's been kind. It's the fruits of the spirit, my God. It's amazing and I'm thankful. And almost a year in, still the best decision I've ever made in my life, aside from giving my life to Jesus. That's me. That's my own personal opinion. And like you might see a box here. We just moved and we're very excited about it. We went from our first 2-bedroom kind of smallish space into a much bigger space, preparing for, hangouts, friendships. We want to host more. We want to have people over, you know what I'm saying? Babies maybe in the future. We want to have friends over, you know what I'm saying? And we want to host and we want to have a space for that. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what the Lord is doing in our lives. It's really incredible. I'm going to update y'all on some highlights from this past year. Let's see. My private practice, Encounter Faith. And for those who don't know, I'm a mental health therapist. It is growing and God is performing, and I'm trusting in Him, and I'm trusting in my skills and the things that I have cultivated, that He's allowed me to cultivate in my practice, in the way that I think, in the way that I treat people. And I'm thankful that I have a practice that allows me to help people. That's all I really want to do, is help people. I want to help people. I want to show them that there is a way in which they can find healing, find peace, find ways to navigate this space in this world, because it's hard to do it alone. And it's hard to do it when you don't know that you ain't even doing it the way that and it's hard when you don't even know that the way you're doing it could be done better, so I want that for people, and I want to help people with that. Yeah, my practice has been growing and growing and growing, and I'm taking faith steps, and I'm moving and I'm trusting the Lord. I said we moved. I went to DreamCon. Hold on, let's pause. I want to talk about DreamCon. For those who don't know, DreamCon is an anime convention that was inspired and created by a group named RDC. And I've spoke about this in other videos before, but this time was the first time I got to take my wife, and she had a time. And I might put some videos right here. I might put some pictures here while I'm talking so y'all can see. I performed with my friends, Crank That Soldier Boy, on the stage in front of like hundreds and hundreds, maybe 1,000, 2,000 people. I don't know, it's a lot of people. And it was an accidental thing. They came up to my wife. The person was randomly, we're just dancing at a DJ battle for R&B, which was fire. And the chick was like, hey, yo, so do you want to participate in trap karaoke? And we're like, and she's like, Rachel's like, and the music is loud, so she's just like, sure, yeah. And she's like, all right, this is the song, let's pick one of the songs or whatever. And my wife took a picture of it and then put her phone back in her pocket and started dancing. And the lady was like, no, you got to pick one now. Like, it's the next event, y'all got to do this now. And my wife's like, what? And so then she's like, okay, Warren, you pick. Cause she was like, didn't really understand. It was so loud, you can't really hear. So like, I'm locking in for her. You know, I pick a song that I thought she would know. Respectfully, babe, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? She knows a lot of music. She knows so many songs. So many songs she knows. And in those songs, I wanted to make sure she knew, because she was gonna be up there performing, right? So I was like, maybe should I pick a song? So I picked Crank That Soulja Boy. Everybody know Crank That Soulja Boy. And if you don't know the words, it's karaoke, they gonna have it on the screen. So I was like, I bet. Cool. Pick that John. They's like, all right, come with me. We said, what? It's on this stage, and this, like, it's a giant venue. And so we're like, okay, we go back there. I had my boy Henry up, because Rachel, I was like, Rachel, you gonna be ready to perform? And she was like, so I was like, I bet. So like, I was like, Henry, come perform with us. It'll be helpful. So like, you know, ambiance. And we went up there, and the video is on my channel. Check it out. Crank That Soulja Boy. And YouTube didn't, you know, take it down. So I'm like, bet. But it was a great time. And I rolled my ankle a week before hooping. Oh my gosh. And it was a bad roll. Like, I could barely walk the next day roll. And so I'm talking about for like a week up into DreamCon, I'm over here elevating, icing, compression. I'm doing all the things so I could get there. I'm wearing braces every day. Oh my gosh, I'm icing in the hotel when I tell you. And DreamCon is a walking thing. Thankfully, we got a hotel connected to the venue, and we're gonna do the same thing next year. Oh my gosh. And when I say the adrenaline took over, because ain't no way. Boy, after that, I was tired. My ankle hurt, bro, but it was a great time. I had a great time at DreamCon. I met a whole bunch of people. I got to meet a dancer that I was following on YouTube called The Crown. I think he goes by his name David now. He was dope to just meet, just from watching his videos. I love how he dances and brings people like in on his experience and just having fun. I got to meet How to Blurred or How to Nerd podcast. I got to meet Brennan, one of the leads for that. Say what's up again to Cleo. I got to meet some of the boys from RDC again, and it's always a great time. I always come across individuals that I either like enjoy watching their content and or have been a fan of for a while. So I think the Lord just allows, you know, I met Rob from Shona, and I met Preston from Life with Anime podcast. Like, I get to meet dope people, and I'm really excited about it. Next year for Con, bro, so I missed the first ticket drop. Usually they drop like 3, maybe 4 times. They drop once. I'm like, bet I'll get the next one. The next one said final drop. The next one said final drop. I said, what do you mean final drop, bruh? So let me tell you how much I'm locking in January 7th. Let me tell you how I'm in that queue. I'm in that queue. I'm moving space. I'm not doing nothing. Don't talk to me from 6:30 till I get them tickets at 7 o'clock. Don't talk to me. Yeah, we gotta lock in. For sure. Because I'm super excited about Con again. It's one of the highlights of my year. It's something that I look forward to every year. It's a time where I get to be a nerd fully. It's my vacation. It's my break. And it is so refreshing, fulfilling, and it always boosts my content. Like in terms of my content, you know, energy, feed, desire, intent, motivation. Like it always pushes me toward that. So I'm definitely trying to lock in. I'm definitely trying to lock in and get back to that and build toward that so I can have. I think my goal is to have, I think, double the subscribers I had around that time. And I think around Con, I had like 33. And then I started after that, I got to 50. And then now I'm at 90. And it's only from posting shorts. So I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. And so, yeah, I'm trying to get that bag up. I'm trying to work on that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. All right, so this is a classic moment with Warren, where I talk to you guys about whatever it is that's on my mind. It may pertain to God, it may pertain to mental health, it may pertain to life, it may be a life skill, it may be a life lesson, it may just be something that I'm passionate about. Whatever it is, it's a classic moment. And so this classic moment is about what I've learned over this past year. It's been a year since I posted content. It's been a year since I've put my last video up. And the things that I have learned in that year can be summed up as diligence and patience. Learning how to be diligent is a sacrifice, because I procrastinate and I put things to the side and I sometimes don't stay with. I've learned how diligence is necessary for growth. It is necessary for me to get to the places in which God wants me, that I want me, that my family needs me, my friends need me, my career needs me to be, the things that God has wanted me to build now for the sake of others in the future. If I'm not diligent in a few things, Boy, that'll preach. I have learned to just trust in the process. I'm learning how to give. The Bible talks about do not be anxious for anything, but in everything with prayer and supplication, make your requests known unto God with thanksgiving. But I'm learning how to just give it all to God, to trust in Him, lean on Him, and not let my own plans get in the way of what He wants to do. So many plans of mine in this past year have failed. Oh, so many of my plans did not work out whatsoever. They did not. And learning how to like respond back when something that you've worked for, put some effort into, didn't turn out the way that you wanted to hurts. And that's where the patience came in. You know, it showed up in my marriage. It showed up in my business. It showed up in my job. It showed up in my practice. It showed up in my church. It showed up in my relationships. It showed up in my family. It just kept showing up, this need for me to wait, this need for me to just trust in God, this need for me to just believe that He is going to see me through this. And that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean that I'm not upset, that I don't get frustrated during those moments while I'm waiting. It's not that my feelings are just magical. But when I get anxious again, when I get worried again, I just give it back to God and I thank Him. And that is what centers me. That's what grounds me. It's not as though the anxiety or the fears don't come up. It's that I have a place for them to go that exists outside my own mind. And then it's a place that He is faithful and just to do something with. So it's not as though I'm just putting it out there and then like whatever happens, happens. I'm trusting in a God who will take that. He will take exactly what I just gave Him, and then He will give me peace instead. He said He will take this, He'll take my pain, He'll take my hurt, He'll take my fears, He'll take my worries, and He will give me joy, and He'll give me love, and He'll give me patience, and He'll give me kindness, and He will allow my response to the people around me to not be one that comes out of hurt of my heart, but comes out of the joy of the Spirit. And that has been good food for me. Boy, that has been good for me. Learning to just trust and wait on Him, man. And be diligent in the trusting. Be diligent in that process. Don't just let things go off and you just forget to go back and give it back to God. I have to repeat that. It's rinse and repeat. It's not like I gave it once and it's like, all right. Sometimes I have to give it again. Remind myself that this is not for you. Be anxious for nothing, Warren. But instead, by prayer and supplication. Supplications are requests. It means tell God what you need. Tell Him what you need. Tell Him what you need. Make them known, make them known, make them known, and be thankful. And those who may not know God or Jesus and don't believe in that, you still have to let go of control too. You can't figure it out on your own. You can't just try to force your way through it. You can't, because you'll find yourself building up walls, building up ways. I'm getting my therapy bag, maladaptive ways, not good ways, in which you are going to cause yourself to self-destruct one way or another, and it is going to show up in your life, and then it's going to suck. We don't get to be in control of everything. If we could, life would be a lot different, for better and for worse. We don't get to be in control. And we have to sometimes trust in ourselves, in someone else. Sometimes we have to give in, acquiesce, and that can hurt sometimes. But the more that you learn to wait and be patient and be diligent in that, be diligent in working on yourself, make yourself better, connect yourself with people, places, and things that bring you joy. For me, that's God and family, friends. That might not be for you, but find something that connects you, that allows you to have peace. And I pray you find that, you feel me? It's been a classic moment with Warren. I feel like I want a jingle. Classic moment with Warren. Nope, that sounds like Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I need my own ting. I need my own ting. Classic moment with Warren. Yeah, that's it. I don't remember that. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me to the end. We are at the beautiful moment where I talk about one of the things that I love, and that's anime. Suckers. We talking about anime now. And particularly, I want to talk about one of my favorite. It's in my top 3 anime, and it is one that I never hear about. And it is called Toriko. And it is about a really strong guy who has a fork and knife type thing. His powers, whatever. It's a shonen. It was back in the day. It was up there, one of the One Piece and it was also Dragon Ball. Like they did some crossovers with Toriko in that mug. And the anime stopped. The manga kept going. The manga finished. I rewatched the anime when the anime stopped again. I'm talking about currently. I rewatched it again. No, I didn't rewatch. I started the manga from 1 and then read all the way through to the end because I've only watched the anime and I've seen the anime multiple times, but it stops whenever they get to the world outside of just like the human world, when they get into all the like the bigger areas. And it's just about a guy who explores, and it's food and it's cooking, and he got his little pal with his homie who's the chef Komatsu. They be doing their thing and they be traveling and exploring new foods, and it's crazy and it's kind of bizarre and it's weird and it's different. And I love the themes in there. There's friendship, there's sacrifice, there's hard work, there's dedication, there's patience. Like there's just so much in there that's wrapped in there that often gets mistaken. It's great action, some great art. Like Toriko, in terms for my power scalers, Toriko becomes he crushes Naruto, he crushes Luffy, he crushes Ichigo. Like this man becomes otherworldly. Like he's on talks with Goku type vibes. Like you can't touch this man. Can't touch this man what he was doing. So I want to hear when it comes to the power scaling of Toriko. My man is OG, is OP, alright? But I really enjoy that show. I really hope you guys enjoy it too. If you don't read, just watch the anime. It's not that long. It's one of the longer ones in general, but I think it's still under 100. Might be more. Yeesh, I don't remember. I'll put it up here. I don't remember though, but it's a really good one. I want to talk about an anime that I'm watching, what I'm watching right now, and that's Gachi Akuta. That is a great show. It's about a guy named Rudo who has these gloves that has been given to him by a father figure to him. He gets cast out by his society into like this trash world below. He's trying to get back up to that top to seek out revenge. And these gloves act as a tool for him to get connected with his power. The power's system in there is called Givers. And it's basically like if you have like an item that you care about so much, because of how much care you've taken into this item, you now have this ability to transcend that item into some form of like weapon or tactic or defense or skill or ability. It's creative. They do some great with black characters. Oh my gosh, chef's kiss to the black characters, man. Fun, they're creative, they have great backstories, there's storytelling in them. Side characters are good. Gachikuta is just like a really good anime that I would suggest watching. It's in Core 2. They're doing cores now in anime, which is just like it's like one part, second part. I'm really excited about that. Frieren, okay, I'm just gonna talk about anime. Frieren comes out soon. JJK comes out soon. Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War comes out soon. There's some other really good anime coming out that I'm excited about. Oh man, and there's some games too, man. On my P5, I'm excited about it. My Switch, Dragon Quest games I want. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy VII. I just beat this game. It's really quick, called Stray. It's about a cat navigating the world with this drone. Yo, that mug was actually low-key kind of sad. It was like, I think I spent like 6.5 hours on it to beat the game, so it's a quick game. That mug low-key like was a it was touching my feelings a little bit, man. Like I was invested in the story. You almost teared up at the end, bro. That was kind of crazy. It was a fun game. And now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII with Cloud, and that mug is kind of hard to control, so I got to figure that part out. But I'm having fun with that too. I'm really enjoying my life, man. I'm gonna get better at my kind of like segues and take throughs as I get back into the content like thing, because yeah, this one felt awkward for me, but I don't care, or I'm choosing not to care, because I'm just happy I'm putting something out there and it's the start. So I'm just going to continue getting better at this skill, continue getting better at this part of my creativity, because I'm about to get into my editing bag. Oh, I'm gonna edit the crap out this video. But I appreciate all of y'all. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you want. Cool if not, I'm glad you're here to watch anyway. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something from it. Peace and love, and remember, brush your teeth.